is my name. I grew up in the country of Jamaica. I became a medical doctor. And afterwards, I went into the automobile space. I distributed that automobiles, parts, etc. for about 16 years. My wife and I did that successfully. And then we moved from Jamaica to Florida and we did some real estate investments there. And then we were hit by the real estate mortgage crisis of 2008. That landed us in a financial valley. Then we got into network marketing. We got into network marketing 2010. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 13 going into 14 years now that we've been in the industry. And it's been an excellent ride. We have learned a lot, developed ourselves as leaders, and been able to earn some very good money. 3 years ago, we were introduced to the idea of trading using our phones and laptops. I am very grateful that I got connected to the Xtreamfx Global Academy business community because I've now learned how to trade. I've started off as an affiliate, marketing Xtreamfx Global Academy to people. All right, I'm one of the many expansion leaders in the community, and you could pay a little over $100 to get enrolled, over $200 to get enrolled, and then you can go ahead and start building a team, as many of us have done. You'll be paid $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, even $1 million a month for helping us to build a community. So it's a very lucrative business, very powerful business that we have, very powerful business. We also offer cryptocurrency classes, blockchain classes that will help you to understand how to invest and make money in that area. And then we have our Forex Academy. The Forex Academy is the foundation of what we do. We teach people how to enter the $7.3 trillion per day market. Somebody type trillion in the chat to emphasize that it's a lot of money, right? And we also have health and wellness. And we have now added our travel platform. So we now have 3 big areas. We have our Forex Academy, right? Teaching people how to make money online. We have our health and wellness division, helping people to stay healthy while they make money. And then you'll soon see the tab for our travel wholesale booking engine. Right now, it's on our main page down here, where you see Xtreamfx Lifestyle, right? Xtreamfx Lifestyle, where is it? Right, but you'll see we have our Xtreamfx Lifestyle, where you could literally become a partner with us or a customer, and you can literally use our platform to get, let's see if I can type it up here, show that to us. We're very, very excited about it. Very excited about it. Very excited about it. It's our latest addition to the community, right? LE. All right, latest addition to our community, Xtreamfx Lifestyle. Where did I type wrong? Xtreamfx Lifestyle with creation, all right? Okay. All right, let's see if it comes up now. Well, this is the latest addition to our community, Xtreamfx Lifestyle program, where you could become a customer, get up to 80% discount on hotels worldwide for only $39.99 and then $29.99 a month, or you could become a partner with us in that aspect of our community. So we have a very aggressive business that encompasses a lot, right? So we have the lifestyle program where you can travel and save a lot of money around the world. We have the health and wellness division, and we have our affiliate program, and then we have our education. So you could see we're a very rounded business community. Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about our education program than the other aspects. $89 a month if you want to be a student, or $99 a month, or $159 a month if you want to be a student in our community. And then you can buy our very advanced safety trade product. And this is how Bongani, that you could save a lot of money. $599 to buy it, and it gives you access for 1 full year. So we pay $599 once a year to have the product, and then $75 a month for the scanner. And I'll explain to you what the difference between the scanner and the product itself is. So if you don't mind, could you come off mute for me, Bongani, because I muted you just a brief moment while we were getting the call set up. Bongani?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, great. Great. So have you ever used this website on the screen before? It's called TradingView.
TradingView, yeah.
All right. So normally we have to come in here and mark up trading view, right? To do what's called track the price. And this takes a while to learn how to use this website. First time I saw this website, I felt overwhelmed and intimidated. That's how I felt. I felt like I would never be able to do this and make money from it, right? Because it just looked so complicated. And thank God that, I went through the process learning how to do it, but now I'm able to do a lot more with, just more seamlessly because of the power of this system called the safety trade system. So if you buy the safety trade system, it changes um, your MetaTrader 4 that normally looks like this. It changes it from this to where it now looks like this. Red and green with these arrows, red arrows, green arrows, this red line through the screen, and these areas down here called indicators. Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicators. So this system is very simple, very user-friendly. On this left panel here are the symbols that we could trade. So if we click the word symbols, we click here, we see these 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles. Green circles, that's where you get access to the world's financial markets. But I think you know that. All right, so let's talk about an asset that you may trade. What have you ever traded before? Which asset do you probably like trading, Bongani? Which asset do you like trading?
Gold.
Okay, gold. All right, nice. I traded gold today as well. I like trading gold as well. Do you trade NAS 100 at all?
Yeah.
All right, great. So let's examine one of the indices today and let's see what happened. Right? Let's see what happened. Let's start out in. I'm gonna roll back to this morning and during what we call a London session. And then we're gonna look for some trades, all right? We're gonna look for some trades. Okay, so the system uses these colors, all right? These colors. Okay, firstly, do you see this red line that rolls up through the screen? It's a little green up here, and then there's the red. There's a lot of feedback from your side, Bongani. Okay, it's gone. Thank you. All right, so do you see this red line and it turns green? Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
All right, wonderful. So that's called a moving average, and you don't necessarily need to know the name, but you just need to know that the line is there. It's called a trade line in this system. Then the next thing I want you to notice is that, like right here where the red line is, you see the candles and these green and red things are the candlesticks. Do you see that they are above the red line at this point? Would you agree with me that they are above it?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. And then the next thing that we need to note is this red arrow popping up on the screen pointing down. Right, that's the second thing. Do you see the red arrow pointing down?
Yeah, the one on top.
The red arrow in the circle. There's a red arrow in the circle right here. Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see that one, yeah.
Right. Okay, so that's the second part of the 4-step system. And then the next is that these 5, they're called indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need to be the same color. Are they all the same color now?
Yeah, they're all the same color.
All right, wonderful. So we're going to wait until the fourth one from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, turns a different color, right? To green. Wait until it turns green. When it turns green, do you see that little blob of green now? Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right, so when that happens, we're going to go ahead and put in what's called a sell stop. A sell stop is where you put in an order with your broker to say, if the market comes down to your line, put me in the trade. That's what the sell stop means, right? Okay. We're going to go for, in this case, let's go for like 1 to 3 pips. This is about 1 to 3 pips here. And it's even less than that. Well, let's say 3 pips, 3 points, pips, all right? Pips are points. Okay, and let's say you're going to trade $10 per point, right? $10 per point for these 3 points, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to put your stop loss just above the reversal, wherever the reversal is. We're not clearing it where it is yet, but when we move forward, we'll see what the reversal was, and that's where your stop loss would go, right? So let's go forward and see if we won the trade. Let's go forward and see if we won the trade. Did you win the trade, Bongani? Did the candles go up and then come back down and go through your 2 lines?
Yeah, you did win the trade, yeah.
Yes, you did win the trade, all right? And here's another one right afterwards, where it turned green again. You could put in an entry point here your stop loss should obviously need to be a little bit higher, but you could put in an entry point just below the line again to see if it would activate the trade again. Let's see if you want that trade. It went up, and then what's called a buck. If you look here, you see this red and green. This change from red to green. When that happens, it means that the trade is no longer a valid trade. So we should delete the trade and not wait for it to come back, because that for beginners. Intermediate level students will know what to do when that happens, but beginners should delete that trade and then go for another trade. So let's see, it came back down eventually, but that's an intermediate level trade, not a beginner trade. That's not a clean, what we call a sell stop. This one was nice and clean. Red, 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 green, red. Let's just recap. First, the price was above this moving average, the red line, right? The red wavy line. 2, the red arrow popped up saying that there's going to be a trade coming up. 3, everything here was red. 4, the fourth one from the bottom turned from red to green. Do you see that? And then we put in a buy, we put in a sell stop, the market goes down, you take your money.
All right.
That's first trade for the day, right? Let's keep going, keep going. This one was a good trade, but intermediate level people would take that trade, not beginners, okay? So we're waiting again. Here, we could see where red, 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 green, red. Do you see that, Bongani? This little dot of green here. So with that happening, we'll go ahead again. I'm gonna put something below our line right there, go for 2 pips. And then we're also gonna go here and put our stop loss above here. All right, so let's see if this would have activated that trade for us. Let's see what happened. All right, so it went up, didn't come back down to where our entry line is. Okay, went up. You would have been able to adjust your entry, put it up here. You'd have been able to adjust your stop loss, put it up here if you're still trying to catch this trade, because the buck is still a red. But if the buck changes from red to green, we're going to delete the trade. Okay, so we'll adjust it as the market is moving forward. Let's see if it went all the way up. So we'll just delete that trade because the red turned to green. It didn't put us in the trade. We were not in the trade because it didn't come back down to our line. So we would just delete that trade and then we'll look for another setup. We're gonna wait for another setup again. All right, let's see what happened in the market. Now everything turned to green. Okay, so everything turned to green right here. Can you see that everything is green?
Yeah, it's turning green now.
Right. So how did this begin? It began with the price, the candles were below the red line, the moving average. The second thing is that the green arrow popped up on the screen. The third thing is that everything here turned to green, right?
Yeah.
Green, 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 green. And then we're going to wait for the fourth one to turn red. Is the fourth one from the bottom red?
1, 2. Yeah.
Right. So then we're going to go to put in up above our trade line a buy for a buy now. We're going for a buy. We're not going for a sell this time. We're going for 1 to 3 pips again. And we're going to put our stop loss just below this reversal down here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move forward to see if we won that trade. All right, so it went into, it activated the trade, gave you a little bit of profit. All right, it didn't go to your take profit line, but it gave you enough profit for you to win that trade. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then the bot broke, it changed. So if you didn't take a little bit of profit here, most likely it would have hit your stop loss down here. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's, and it came back up again and, gave you a bigger win, right? For intermediate level people that would have understand what to do to take advantage of that move. But all right, that's fine. Good trade. All right, let's go again. We see another setup again for the green turn to the red. That's an intermediate level trade. But we could have still gone for it nonetheless. Right here, green, 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 red, green. Go for another buy. 1 to 3 pips. You could see that was a winning trade as well. Right? And then the market changed to a sell. So things turn back to red. So when it turns to red, what are we looking for now? We're looking for sells, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then we'll be putting our entry point below the line. And then we'll be waiting to see it went up. And then we're going to wait to see if it comes back down. It didn't come back down. The red turned to green here. We would have deleted that trade. We would not have gone for that trade, right? So we're looking for a different one. That's how simple the system is to use, right? If you notice it, and everything turned green again, you see where the candles came down. The red candle came down. That's an intermediate level trade, what we call a fill in the gap trade, but that's not for beginners, right? You would have won that buy. And here's another one where it came down again and it went back up. right? This is a very nice trade right here, all right? Where it came out down green, 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 red, green. It changed the box change here slightly, but it's still a valid trade, right? There's a way to verify that. And then you go up again for another win. Do you see how many trades you have won so far?
Yeah.
All right. All right. And then here you see everything turn red. Everything turn red at the bottom. So we're always paying attention to the indicators because that's what gives us the setup. Now,
Yeah.
right here, this is a huge trade. This one this morning. let me show you this one. Look at this one. Do you see how far this dropped? Right? This trade took place this morning. I was aware of it. Let me see if I could find the setup for it. That's 5 minutes. I think it was on the 15. It was on a 15-minute chart. Yes, it was on a 15-minute chart. It was right here where this turned green. Okay, on a higher time frame that told us that there was going to be a sell-off. All right. So if you were using the system, you'd have been able to capture that. Okay. So let's go back down to the 1 minute time frame and find that trade, man. That trade was just so exciting. I'm just so fired up about that trade. I'm just so fired up about that trade. That trade was just so exciting this morning, right? Where is it? Where is it? This is so nice. All right, let's check to see what happened there this morning. Where I've gone so far back, I'll find it. This was so exciting this morning. This trade right here, right? So you put in an entry, right, just below here, okay? And then look at what happened all day today. It just kept falling, just kept falling, just kept falling. So if you had a trading open up here and you just simply tracked it all the way down and just kept in it, stayed in it, the trade came down all the way down to here. Now the trade is all the way down here. Now let's check to see how many points you'd have won from that one trade. I'm just gonna check from here to here. All right. Let me just make sure I'm catching it right. Is it 2 or 3? 252 points on a single trade that we could have done this morning, Bongani.
Yeah.
250 points. Now, if you traded $1 per point on this trade, and you kept this trade going, for the day, it took about 8 hours, right? Right, 250 points times $1 per point. How much would you have earned? How much money would you earn, Bongani? 250 points, right, times $1. How much would you earn? How much?
2,100.
Okay, 250 points times $1 per point. How much money is that?
2,500.
Okay, anybody wants to come off mute and help Bongani with the answer for that? $1 per point. We won 250 points on this single trade on NAS 100 this morning. All right, anybody? $250. Thank you very much, Diego. All right, so if you traded $10 per point on this trade, Bongani, how much would you earn winning 250 points on this trade?
250.
How much?
250.
Okay, $10 per point times 250 points. Anybody else wants to jump in?
2,500.
That is right, Cheryl. $2,500. Now, can we see how easy it is to make $2,500 US dollars? Some people do not make that for a full month as a salary. Some people do, but a lot of people don't. And here we are doing this in a matter of a few hours using the system. In fact, some people trade $100 per point. Cheryl, or anyone who out there, how much would you earn winning 250 points using this system? And you traded $100 per point on this trade that happened today. How much would you make?
$150,000.
$250,000, right? No, $100 times 250. How much is that?
Wait, $100.
That's 25,000.
Repeat that.
Sorry, 25,000.
25,000. That's correct.
Yes, yes,
Right.
25,000. Sorry.
That's correct.
You see how my man gone big?
That's good. $1,000 per point, 250 points. That's $250,000. Guys, this system is truly a blessing because it's giving us data that's consistent. We don't have to guess. Don't have to wonder if it's going to, it's not, will it, maybe. This is not one of those systems. This is data that when you see the setup, that's what's going to happen. This is either going to go up or going to go down based on seeing the setup. And I just showed a bunch of different opportunities that happened today on just this asset. Even this evening, see them here? And I was like seeing this and I was like, man, this thing has sold off so much today, right? Because I was looking at NAS earlier today and I saw where it sold off from here, coming all the way down, 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 all the way down. So when this set up again, when I saw this come back up, I was saying they're probably going to reverse it at any point. Right, so let me not bother to try to take any more sells right now because they're going to reverse the market. That's what I was seeing in my mind, right? And I saw the setup, red, 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 green, red. Do you see this, Bongani?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I was seeing these green candles going up, and I was saying this market has been going a little bit sideways now, and it's the end of the day. This probably going to go back up. And look what happened. If I'd entered a sell, what would I have done? Would I have won the trade, Bongani?
Yeah.
Yes, the system called it out. Red, 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 green, red. And then I was like, man, there's no way that this is going to happen. More sales for the day. This was a dirty one. This is clean. But let's go ahead and see. All right, so the day is coming to a close now. All right. So there are two of them that happened towards the end of the day. This one here took a little longer to come together what it did. All right. And the second one here at the end of the day. Right? Apart from the big one that came all the way down to here. All right. So these are some 1 minute, 5 minute trades. Now, when you're analyzing them, please, you're going to put on the right, you're going to have your 1 minute chart. On the left, you're going to have your 5 minute. Well, we'll reserve that for trading, right? For you to understand properly. So let's just go back again and look at the 1 hour trades. Let's look at some 1 hour trades. Wow. Cheryl, look at this.
Oh,
Do you see
that's
this?
sweet.
Look how many hours people got to do this trade. Look how long this trade sat here. All these green candles here are still a part of this final 1 hour drop. Okay? But look how much you would have made if you jumped into that trade. Right? This trade did
That's how many people.
299 points. Let's say just round it off to 300 points. And this happened today, ladies and gentlemen. This blue cylinder right here, this is today. This is NAS 100 today that the system gave us literally almost 2 days notice that this was going to happen. Because the first time it was called, it was right here. You got a little bit here. You could have taken that, re-entered the trade. You got a little bit here again. Could have taken that, re-entered the trade. You see, it went up all the way up here. And then it came back down, and look at that. Man. Woo! Wee!
I hope you caught it.
So, of course I got some.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
here's the thing, right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're very busy, Bongani, Cheryl, anyone, if you're very busy and you do not have time to do the 1 minute trades, 5 minute trades, what if you this morning, right, you saw this information, you put your trade in, you put your line in up here this morning. And when it went into profit, you adjust your stop loss from up here, your stop loss would have been above this hook here. And then you take it now, you put your stop loss into profit when it goes down. And you go on about your business all day. And then you come back later on, and as it goes down, you adjust your stop loss into stop profit, going down, going down, going down, going down until you get down to here somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. The system would have in 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. This is a 1 hour chart. So each candle is 1 hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. 5 hours to make almost 300 points. So let's round it off at 300 points, right? 300 points times $1. How much money is that? 300, right? 300 points times $10 per point. How much money is that? 3,000. So we're saying there are people who made, not everybody can afford to put $10 per point in a trade, but some people can. And ladies and gentlemen, the system gave the data. So as we go forward, some of you will be doing $300 on these moves, but some of you will be doing 3,000, and some of you will be doing $30,000 in a day. Because this
Wow.
$100 times these 300 points, how much is that, Cheryl?
Sorry, say that again, 300 times 100.
$100 times three. $100 times 300 points.
30,000.
$30,000. Yes.
I can't imagine if it were $1,000.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. And this is just today. This is just a day, right? Meaning that if you're able to trade $1,000 per point, how much would this earn the person? How much? 300 grand. There's a gentleman in our community. His name is Jeff Cochran. On a US 30 trade, he did over $200,000 on one trade, and he traded $1,000 per point. And he did over 202. I saw the trade. I even have a copy of it saved in my phone. $202,000 he earned on one trade. So we're not here to hype you and then, say a bunch of things just for the sake of saying things. There are people in our community that are already buying Bentleys and getting land and homes and, moving from homelessness to being able to take care of their families. This system is amazing. All right, let me show you a bigger picture here, and then I'll show you the scanner. But let's go to the weekly trade. So Bongani, do you like the idea of being a millionaire?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right,
Sorry, can I interrupt, please?
Say that, please.
Can I interrupt a little bit?
Absolutely, Lindy. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. So how much money do you need to have in your account to trade £1,000 for?
To trade 1,000 per pip, most brokers are gonna want. You need to have about $40,000 to $50,000 in your account.
You need how much, sorry?
About $40,000 to $50,000 in your account.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. There's some brokers that you do it with less, but most brokers you're gonna need to have that much.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so look at this trade down here, Cheryl, and everybody else. Green, 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 red, green. Do you see this trade?
Yeah.
All right, so that trade was called out by the system on 2018, December 30, right? 2018, December 30. That's when the trade was called out, right? Let me make sure I'm reading it right. And then it peaked here, 2021, December 12. So that's about 3 years, right? This is a weekly chart. So if you took this trade from here to up here and you left it there, that's 10,473 points. 10,463 points. All right, over a course of 2018, 2021. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this system is not a joke. This is not a joke. All right, so if you took this one, right, and this one is less time. This one, it started on that's 2020, January 29, right? And you exited here, and this is 2021, November. Okay, so this is 1 year and 11 months. And ladies and gentlemen, this one did 9,247 points. So 9,200 points, right? Times $1,000 per point. How much money is that, Cheryl? 9,200 points times $1,000 per point.
9,200,000.
All right, cool.
Wow.
So, right. So, guys, I want you to understand what we have. Let's say you can't do $1,000 per point. Let's say you can only do $100. 9,000 points times $100 per point. How much is that?
900.
Yeah, 900,000. Right. So this is an
Imagine
abundance.
converting that to the local currency.
Converting that to Jamaican. You start to finance things in the country, right? You start to think about what type of community projects.
135 million.
Yeah, so you start to think about what type of projects you're going to fund.
Yes, absolutely.
to improve the quality of the society, right? So I'm going to be doing some of these trades, by the way. You know, this is just it's a no-brainer. So just imagine you put one, you put one of these on NAS, and then let's go to US 30, because I want you to understand this is NAS. All right, US 30,
Okay.
these numbers are larger. Okay, so here's US 30. All right, it happens on US 30, NAS, and S&P. Those are the assets that you could do this type of trades on. All right, so let's just measure this one. All right, measure this one here. See, it exited up here when it was pulling back to here. This is 9,718 points on US 30. All right, and this is another one again, from down here to up here. All right, 1,274. Guys, understand that you'll be able to buy. Just start dreaming again. Just go to your dream box, dust off the dreams, and now you have the system. Look at this one. Look at this one.
What was that period that gave you 1,274 points?
All right, let's check the date on this one. This is 2000. I'm going back far now. This is kind of far. So let's go to the end of the chart, because we're looking at the weekly. All right, so let's go to a more recent. All right, so this is just that. This one is just that, right? This one is 2020 April 19. All right, so 2020 April 19, and then it peaked up here, so you'd have been tapped out. You would have reversed on you up here, so you'd have exited the trade up here, right? So this, let's say, tapped you out here, and this is 2021, right? So 2020. So this is basically from here to here, like here. All right, and that one is 1,488 points. Okay, so 1,488 points times $1,000. That's 1.4 million, right? 1 year. And okay, all right. And then here are some longer moves. Here are some longer moves. So this system, ladies and gentlemen, is designed. The system is just simply giving you the data that investment banks, hedge funds, Bank of America, HSBC, they have been growing your money and giving you, a return on your investment, right? When you keep your money with them. But look at what they've been earning compared to what they've been offering. Right? So we now have access to the data and the system that gives you, information that you can rely on. And ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you millions of dollars. So those who are clear on how simple this is, you buy your system, learn how to use it, and you could start off with your 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute trades, build up your trading account. By next year, some of you should have enough to put aside. You could have a US 30 account that just let it ride. You have a NAS 100 trading account, you let that ride. You have maybe one on S&P 500, because S&P 500 does the same thing as well. All right, these things they do reverse. Well, let's put them on a monthly chart so you understand what's going on. Look at this monthly chart. Can you see this? This is the monthly chart. Can you see what's happening? Do you see that it's just continuously going up? So the investment firms continuously pump more and more money into these assets. That's why they continue to rise in value. Okay, and that's how they store value. That's one of the places that people store value. So when you catch like a sell-off like this one, when it sold off down here like this would have been a beautiful time to buy the asset, because it was going to come back up. This is another sell-off again. Maybe it comes down deep. Who knows where it's going to come down to before it starts to go back up again. So if you understand those cycles, we can make money when it's selling. We can make money taking the sells, as NAS is selling right now. US 30 selling, S&P selling. You can make money selling, and then you could now wait for the reversals to start happening, and the system is going to tell you. All right, you're going to drop down to the daily chart. You'll see it down here. It will start to tell you when the system is reversing. You could drop it down to the daily chart. You look at NAS. It's just showing you it's not set up yet for the reversal. Look at US 30. It's not yet set up for the reversal, but it was going to tell you when it's set up. And then you simply put in your order, and you just, when it goes up, if it taps you out, fine. You wait for another setup, you put it in until it starts to go up and it doesn't turn back. Once it doesn't turn back, right? Once this doesn't turn back, it's lights on for a long period of time. So I just showed us millions of dollars. Let's look at the scanner. But you know, you could, hey, guess what? There's a 1 minute trades, right? So I'm not overlooking those where you could come in and put in your buy stop on your 1 minute trade and make $20, $30, $50, $100, $200 a day. We're not discounting that because that's important, right? That's important. So do not overlook your 1 minute and 5 minute trades. Go ahead and build up your account using those smaller time frames. But I want you to bear in mind the higher time frames, right? Where you could take a longer, you'd have to leave it in an account for a longer period of time and grow it over time, right? And of course, you know, that can be kind of like your big retirement or something or whatever you want to call it. But that's one of the things I'll be doing. And you know, hopefully you're thinking along that line as well. All right, so let's look at the scanner. So the scanner is very powerful. What the scanner does, ladies and gentlemen, is give us messages Monday through Friday, every day, even on weekends, on what's you could trade. So it will tell you when something is ready to be taken advantage of. You'll see these red arrows and green arrows going up or down. They will light up. So when the red arrow is going down or the green arrow is going up, you'll see it, and it will look something like this down here where you see the red arrow going up, green arrow going down. And then when it's a new trade, less than a minute, you see this blue, red, yellow star lighting up. All right, there's none on the screen at the moment. And but we could look at the most recent Forex trade that was called out. The last one was GPP CAD 1 minute sell stop. And then all we are going to do with the safety trade system is just look for GBP CAD. GBP CAD is down here somewhere, right here. And then we put it on our screen. And we could see that GBP CAD, there you go, right? GBP CAD, red, 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 green, red. Do you see that, Mungani? Right? You could see that when it first happened right here, right here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Red, 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 green, red. So the system sent you a message to tell you that on GBP CAD, there is a sell opportunity. And you'd have put in your entry just below here. You'd have put in your TP just about here. And you'd put your stop loss a little bit above here. And did you win the trade? Did it come down and win the trade?
Yes.
Right. This happened a few minutes ago. And the system called it out and sent us a message. See, there's another one, GBP Chef. So if we look here, oops, all right, I don't have that one in my dashboard. But we look here for Xpears, right? GBP Chef, right? Okay, well, right here. GBP Chef. Do you see this red arrow pushing down? Yes. So we just simply go to our scanner and then we look for GBP Chef. I will put GBP Chef on the screen, all right? And I will see if GBP Chef is set up as well. See, it's set up. They had two of them. One took place already. You can see this one right here, red, 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 green, red. Do you see that it came down after? And it even wicked down deep. And then it came back up and it's about to come back down again. So that's how the system works. It's a very powerful system that we have. So it's available for you to earn, you know, your way with, you know, $1 a trade, $2 per trade, $10 per trade, right? You could build yourself up that way. And then once you have built up enough money, you could put money into an account and then, you know, have these longer term trades. You know, we just showed you a 1 hour trade earlier on. And it doesn't matter which asset you look at, but I just love looking at NAS. But we saw this powerful 1 hour trade on NAS today, right? This trade, it happened on NAS, and it most likely happened on SPX as well. Yes, it did. This is SPX on the screen, SPX 500. And did it happen on US 30? I bet you it did. All right, not as much as NAS, but it did happen on US 30. Got a nice little move on US 30 today. But NAS was beautiful today. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. Woo! Right? So some of you on this line in the weeks ahead of us, you'll be making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in a day. Not very far from it. All right. Next year is going to be one of the best years financially for those of us who have the safety trade system. is going to be one of the best years. The rest of this year is already shaping up to be wonderful for those who have it. But by next year, guys, you're going to be smoking with money. Right, Cheryl? And the exchange rate, you're going to be able to know. I mean, one of the thoughts in my mind, because I'm going to be coming to Jamaica. It's my born land, and I want to inspire.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I want to inspire the government leadership. Mr. Andrew, Honorable Andrew Holness is mine. He and I were on the sitting on the board at our university hall, at UWI University Hall. Both of us sat together. I think he was my vice chairman, and I was the chairman at the time. So, one of the things I want to do, if he's still, or whoever is there, is that I want to develop, just if we get 1,000 people in we just need to just work out what's the national day, right? What's the national day? And then we divide it by, let's say, 1,000 people, right? And we just need to figure out how much each person needs to get out of the market to clear the national day. And then that money can be reallocated now into doing infrastructure development in the country rather than going to service interest on debt. So
the first thing I'd like you to do is to influence them to tell the banks to accept our money when we are trading.
Say that one more time.
A lot of the banks are not accepting money from earnings from trading.
Yeah, but the good thing is that we don't need the traditional commercial banks, because those days are becoming redundant.
That's true too.
Yeah, so we don't have to be worried about because here's what you can access your money using a card, right? A debit card, a Visa card.
Yeah.
And you could have your money in multiple places in today's society.
Definitely.
All right, so we don't need to be concerned about their unwillingness to participate, because it's just that their demise is imminent, and it's clear that we don't need them anymore. And that's fine. They play their role up to this point. I believe that people who still go to borrow money from the bank is just living in the dark ages. If you come and learn how to trade, why would you borrow money from a bank when you could get $30,000 in 5 hours? Right? That's crazy. Why would you then go and take out an interest-bearing loan on money that is now available to us for free? So it's just a function of knowledge and waking people up to become aware that trading is not hype. It's just what it is. It is where the money lives. Money lives in the financial markets. It doesn't live in our bank. And then for those who really truly understand money, it's just zeros in a computer. When a bank in Jamaica or any bank in the world lends you money, just so you know, it's something called fractional lending. Most banks, they only need to have 10 to 20% of real money in their accounts. Some go as low as 2% in some countries in their accounts, real money, meaning the deposits from Cheryl, from me, from you, and the rest of it are just zeros that they write on their balance sheet that you owe them money. Just understand that money is created through debt. So this whole idea of banks and stuff, that financial system is redundant. It's redundant. And anybody who's still taking loans from banks, you just do not know what money is, why you would do that, right? You're paying interest on nothing. They didn't make the money that they lend you is nothing. They're not lending you real money. 90% of the money that you owe the bank, they did not get it out of, they took it out of thin air. All they had to do was just write down on the paper that you owe them money and it became money. That's how it works. A lot of people are unaware of this, right? So, if you do not know what's going on, then you're gonna, just be dragged around and haul around. Here's what happens: you go and take these thin air money loans from banks, and they grab the money with that thin air and lend it to you, and say that you owe them money. Guess what? You're giving them your hard-earned asset. Whether it's the land that your mother bequeathed to you, or you worked hard and saved up your money from your job and bought the land and built a house, I know it becomes something that they want to have as security. And then what happens is that if you run behind on their interest payments because the economy went bad, or you lost your job, or something happened, all that happens is that they come and take away your asset. I know they have something real and tangible that they can sell and turn into real cash.
That's right.
And they loaned you nothing in the first place. So guys, wake up. Wake up. Don't fall for that scam. It's a scam, right? And a lot of people do not know that. So guys, make sure you learn how to trade. Make sure you get the system. Make sure you become a master at it, right? I just showed you $30,000 right here today. Not 2 weeks ago, not 1 month ago, not 2 years ago. This transaction, this is right here. This is a safety trade today. Today.
Just now.
Just now. Right? And then guess what? Tomorrow there's gonna be more.
Yes,
Friday, more. Monday, more. Guys, do not play. Do not play. This is your time to take care of your family really well, right? This is access to money, live, direct access. Right click the word trading, boom, you're in the money. So this is not a joke. This is not hype. It's not excitement. It is what it is. You have the scanner, right? Here's another trade, AUD, CHF. Wow, how much easier can access the money be? Let's just look at this again. Bongani, are you gonna take care of some people in Zimbabwe? All right, let me stop laughing. Bongani, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, look at this trade here. Look at this one. Look at this one. How much clearer could it be? Bongani, red, 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 green, red. Put in your order and collect your money. How much simpler could you have?
How many clips this one that you just showed us? How much?
This is GBP, Chef, on a 1 minute. So this is 3 pips.
Okay, 3 clips.
All right, so yeah, currency pairs, you know, they're not as heavy as US 30 and NAS.
Yes. Mhm.
Right, yeah. So man, guys, you know, this is such a joy that we have this, and let's drop down to the 1 minute time frame here. All right, man, this is just a blessing. All right, so get your money, man, get your money. Get your money. Look at this nice buy here. It's just the trades are all over the place. They're all over the place. All right, you just do your thing. Look at this nice drop today. Just beautiful, beautiful drop on US 30. This is 216 points
Wow.
on US 30. And guess what? This is 1 minute. Right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This took about, let's put this on a 5 minutes so you can see that a little better. Right? So this dropped on US 30 this morning during the New York session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, right? And we did, and that trade was 270 points on US 30.
Oh.
30 minutes.
Oh,
30 minutes. Oh my God. 30 minutes. What if you 280 points, right? 200, no, I'm sorry, my 202. So my error. 200 points. 200 points. 200 points on this drop. 200 points. And the system called it out, by the way. So you know, the system called it out. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, you'll see very clearly. All right, let me just go back to here. Very clear, right? Very clear, right? Very clear. And this, we'll mention the sniper rank. That's another system we have. All right, so no excuse not to make the money. And then this is another drop. This is another drop again. When the bot broke here, the bot broke here. There's another call out right here. All right, and then let's just measure this one. This one is another 150. So if 350, if you just did 2 trades today using the system on US 30, and you just, you know, had the right type of account, because you need to have a few $1,000s to be able to trade this, and you're gone clear. You're gone clear, as we'd say in Jamaica. You're gone clear. 350 points, Cheryl. Well, this one, let's look at just this one. 200 points in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 200 points. Times $10 a point. How much money is that in 30 minutes?
$2,000.
$2,000. And if you had $1,000 per point, if you had one of those big fat accounts, $200,000 in 30 minutes this morning. Tell me something.
If you had $1,000 on those 2 trades combined, it would be about $250,000.
Exactly. For the and these trades are this one is about another 30 minutes again.
Instead of
or 40.
30 minutes again. Okay.
All right. So this is not like you're sitting down all day trying to make money. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this system is amazing, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so fired up and excited about where we are, what's happening in our lives, for those who have the system. So how do you get yours? There's two other trades. Bongani, do you see what's going on? Do you get the drift?
Yeah.
Do you see? Do you see this green arrow saying Bongani? Come and get some money. This red arrow saying, come and get some money. Oh my gosh. Right?
It's good.
All right. So how do you get your system? Let me tell you quickly. You need to either be an affiliate or a student. So choose to be an affiliate. I prefer you to be an affiliate. You pay $168 to register or $249. And then you go ahead and buy your Safe to Trade system. Okay, your Safe to Trade system plus the 168 767. And then with the Safe to Trade system, you now pay $75 a month plus $99 a month for your education program to be in the community. So for $175 a month with a $767 starting cap, man, this is a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. You'll get training. We'll help you to get this set up. You'll be properly guided and supported. So you're going to be fine. Right? You're going to be fine. All right. So it's been an amazing time. Bongani, I really appreciate you jumping on here and being with us. Truly, I do. And if you have any questions, I'll take your questions first, and then I'll take questions from anyone else.
Okay, so you said the system is how much is the system?
Okay, so you pay $168 to be an affiliate plus $599 for the product. So you pay $767 to join us. That's the way most of us join. You pay for the affiliate package so you can attend classes, you can be in the community, you can be around traders and learn and ask questions. And then you pay $599 for the product. So that's $767. So it's $168 to be an affiliate, right? That's this package here, right? Right here, total due $168. And then you pay $99 a month for that part. And then you're going to buy the Safe to Trade product, which is $599. All right, so you come down here for this part. All right, and then pay $75. So you're paying $767 now, and then $174 a month afterwards. That's it. That's it. Then you trained, you learn, practice, learn how to use the system, and then grow over the next year and make yourself a ton of money.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions from anyone else?
Yes, Dr. Harris, I would like to ask if you would allow me 2 minutes of your time right after this call. And
okay, that's fine.
Log back in. Thank you. All
right, that's cool. All right. Any questions from anyone else? Hey, Robert, my brother. Welcome, sir. You know what's, I know, Robert, you must be so fired up. Oh, God. All right. Any questions from anybody else? Thank you.
Yeah, I could now get off mute. But yeah, okay. Nice presentation.
You're welcome,
I'll
sir.
talk to you a little bit later on.
Yeah, we help you. We help your nephew get in the role and stuff. All right, that's fine. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. We have the deal, guys. We have the deal. All right. We have the deal. All right. Wonderful. All right. So we'll catch up, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it. It's going to be a very powerful event, led by our indomitable leader, Miss Bridget Buckner. She couldn't be with us today, but man, I'm just so fired up and excited for you all and what this means and how much money you're going to all earn going into next year. All right. Until tomorrow, love you all. Until my next call. Bye. I'll open the line right now, Cheryl, as I close.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.